If you want to learn how to increase your confidence without hearing the same thing you always hear, without shoving affirmations down your throat, and without feeling like you have to continue to go get it, this video is for you. Now, I believe confidence is multidimensional. There are various moments in life, there's various actions, thoughts, and mindsets that lead to this currency that we call confidence. But in this video, I want to break down 3 key and major points to confidence that may not be what you typically hear. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. Make sure you subscribe for more videos like this that helps you to stand in your leadership, your authority, your identity with grace, with confidence, and with power. My name is Nubia Kamisha Sade, and if this video resonates with you, drop a comment down below. I do talk back. But without further ado, let's get into it. So, confidence is currency, as we know. Specifically, research shows that confident women are more significantly asked for raises, right? Negotiating salaries. Confident women are able to negotiate salaries, and also confident women are more likely to take on leadership roles. Yet, studies also show and have found that the confidence gap between men and between women actually costs us as women hundreds of thousands of millions of dollars over a lifetime in unrealized earnings and also opportunities that are just bypassed and passed on. So the whole point about this specific point is that confidence isn't just like a feeling. Confidence is indeed undeniably a financial instrument. So every time you shrink, you hesitate, or you second guess yourself in a room, there is a dollar that is attached to it. I want you to start shifting your mind in that way. Oh, I didn't say that. I didn't speak up. Oh my goodness, I'm caving in my shoulders so I can dissolve in the background. I don't want to be too much. I don't know if they will accept me. For an example, I have beads in my hair as if I'm a little girl. Now, although these beads, to me, they don't signify youth, they signify African beauty, they signify my heritage, they signify the essence of natural resource turned into beauty, aesthetics. They signify a lot for me based on my culture, right? However, being that it's not considered to be one of the most professional looking hairstyles, I could say, oh my gosh, I can't go into this meeting with these beads in my hair. Or, oh my gosh, I won't be taken seriously. Or, oh my, like there's a ton of things that I could come up with in my mind to devalue and to shrink my presence and the potency of who I am just because as a woman, I'm told that I need to look a certain type of way to have simple respect and to be taken seriously, right? So because I have confidence and I know it is my currency, I understand that although this is a very aesthetic, specific look that would maybe be beautiful in a beauty salon or a beauty bar, a beauty store. This is the hairstyle that I bring with me everywhere. I bring with me on sales calls. I bring with me on consultations. I bring with me in every environment if this is the hairstyle for the week for me. And because I know what I know about confidence, I don't second guess myself, or I don't second guess who's going to take me serious because of the hairstyle choice that I chose. In fact, I'm so unbothered by my hair not being taken seriously or my hair not deemed appropriate. I'm so unbothered by that that I show up in these different spaces on purpose, even more so. And one more thing I want to mention about this specific point men being just taken serious off the jump because they say so, and then women having to do all of these things, fix themselves in all these different ways just to be taken serious and considered. Outside of anything else that you take away from this video, if you are a woman, right, if you're a female living organism, I want to let you know that even if you don't feel like you are the most physically attractive, even if you don't feel the most confident in your body, okay, excuse that. Even if you don't feel the most confident in your body, even if you don't feel the most photogenic, I want you to know something. If you ever find yourself intimidated by a male dominated field, or a man who maybe you're running up against for promotion or a leadership role, if you ever feel inadequate, instead of thinking, I have to prove myself because I'm a woman, or instead of looking at this man and saying he's automatically going to get more respect, and you begin to count yourself out, or you just maybe are intimidated by men naturally, or you've been conditioned to be intimidated by men because of how society treat women. Outside of anything that I say today, if you only had one thing to stand on as a woman, and there was some sort of power that I could activate in you, anytime you feel uncertain, anytime you feel inadequate, I want you to understand that you as a woman, if you date all of the women that came before you back as far as possible, you don't have to know these women. You don't have to remember them. They don't have to be alive. But if you date all the women that came before you back centuries, decades, more and more time back, you'll find that you created the same being that you're intimidated by. Your womb, the blood, the frequency, the essence of a woman is the mere reason, right? It's the exact fact and the exact reason why we have all of these 8+ trillion people on the planet. Excuse me, 8 billion. We have 8 billion people on the planet. So, if nothing else, if the affirmations are not hidden, right? If you don't necessarily love what you see in a mirror, if you hold on to the fact that you are a creator by nature, even if you don't have children or can't have children, your womb holds the power in the very essence, in the very gene, in the very molecule that it takes to create another human being. So if you ever feel intimidated by a man, I want you to stop being intimidated by something you created. Okay? All right. Next. Come on now. Can I get my girlies who understand me? So next, understanding that confidence is activated, not acquired. So Harvard psychologist Amy Cuddy's research on embodiment found that how you actually carry your body literally changes your hormone levels. So when you carry yourself a certain way, full of confidence and full of embodiment, it increases testosterone, which is a dominance about yourself. So remember how I talked about my hair, right? And me not really being discouraged or second thinking when I'm in certain rooms where bob is the normal thing, straight hair, straight bob, or ponytail, or whatever the case may be, is because I have a level of dominance within inside of me that allows me to stand on top of what I know I believe. Confidence is the ability to hold on to the truth. So the dominance in me is activated, and it allows me to hold on to my truth, what I believe to be true. So embodiment not only increases your testosterone, and not too much to the point where you feel like a man, but enough to feel the dominance within inside of you. And it also decreases cortisol, which is the stress. So when you have an up level in your dominance and a decrease in your stress, you realize confidence isn't something that you go find. It is something that your nervous system already knows how to produce. You just have to stop outsourcing the signal. So the point about this is that you're not born lacking. You may have just simply been conditioned to look outward for permission your body was already giving. And my third point here, which is very near and dear to me because I come from the beauty industry. I'm a retired beautician. And something that I found maybe about 8 years ago, as I was doing research on the beauty industry, the global beauty industry in totality is valued at over $600 billion. And I'm sure it'll hit the trillions real soon. And the entire business model and the entire business is engineered around one singular message. You're not enough. You're not enough. If you pump your lips with this, if you do your hair this way, if you had this, if you had that, if you had this, you'd be more desirable. You'd feel more complete. You'd feel more like that girl. Not one product in the market is marketed to a woman who already feels complete, who already feels whole. And that is not an accident. That's architecture. So when you understand that the trillion-dollar industry and these trillion-dollar industries are built on your self-doubt, choosing confidence becomes a radical act. And in my case, I love to be a rebel and I love to be rebellious. So when you choose to be confident and source your confidence from within, you're going against a system that wanted you to do otherwise since you were a little girl. Choosing confidence becomes a radical act. You're not just doing your inner work, you're opting out of a system that was designed to keep you consuming. Do this and you'll look better. Do that and your stomach will look like this. Back in the day, it was the big boobs, then the small boobs, then the skinny nose, then the this, then the that, then the this, then the that. And I am a glamour girl. I get it from my mother. I love my lip gloss. I'm a girly girl. I love aesthetics. I love expressing how I feel through fashion, through my hair, through the clothes that I put on my body. But here is what is pinned down on the deep down on the inside of me, outside of all the things that I put on the outside, is understanding that I don't source my power from external validation. I source my power from the wealth of confidence within me that I already have. I source my power from my womb. I source my power from my mind, my belief system, and what I know to be true about me. Remember, confidence is the ability to hold on to the truth. So I source my power from within. It's an internal sourcing from within. It was a song that I reactivated and found that I haven't heard for years. But it described our bodies as an everlasting, abundant river flow. And in the song, who was it? It was Marvin Sapp. It's a gospel song. He said, "Let the rivers flow. I will never thirst again. Now that I know that I have everlasting flow within inside of me." So, as a woman in leadership, a woman in business, a woman who is here to do something extraordinary, you're a woman of wealth, a woman of equity. You're a goddess, you're a queen. You consider yourself to be a powerhouse. I want you to know there is never a point in time in life where you need to be thirsty because you have an everlasting, abundant river flowing inside of you that you can source and fill up your cup at any time, any moment. You know the concept, the typical concept, like you can't pour from an empty cup. You can't pour from an empty cup. pour from a full cup. And like we know what that mean in essence, right? But what does that actually mean? Hi, baby. I'm doing on YouTube. It's okay. Yeah, okay. And so when you realize there's abundant flow, the song goes, I will never thirst again. Everlasting flow, everlasting love is within inside of me. So when we hear the concept, fill up your cup, you can't pour from an empty cup, and all these things about water and cup, understand that pouring into yourself is not going outside of you to find things to find things to add to what's inside of you. It is about uncovering and seeing where you have blocks, where your water and your river is flowing of validation, flowing of the truth of who you are. Again, confidence is the ability to hold on to the truth, just flowing, everlasting. So, when you understand that the $1 trillion beauty industry is built on your self-doubt, choosing confidence becomes a radical act, and you're opting out of a system that's designed to keep you consuming and seeking and scrolling and comparing. And what if, right? I'm a firm believer in enhancing your beauty in whichever way you want. Because when you look good, you feel good, of course. But when you have a backbone of confidence that's not built through affirmations or built through getting motivated and hyped up, but truly built on some of these core facts and core principles, it's unwavering. So you may have a belief right now in your mind that you need to go get surgery. And if that's what you want for you, do that. Or you may have a belief in your mind that you want to do something that is only based off of what you think is going to make you more attractive. When the truth is, attraction and confidence and the essence, power comes from your energy. It comes from your belief system. I've talked to so many women who have gotten surgery or did something to their face. Again, no shade. If that's what you love for you and you're just geeked out about that stuff and you like, I just like this for me. I don't care who like it. I love that for you. But if at any moment you got the ideal because you were influenced by something you saw or you heard, I challenge you. I challenge you to reconstruct your thought. I challenge you to pipe up your belief system with these core facts as much as you can. Okay? So, if this video was helpful, which I'm sure it was, feel free to comment down below and let me know what was it that was like, ooh, what was it that was that spark? What was it that made you rethink some things that you're thinking about yourself and your own beauty and your own confidence and your own presence and how you show up? What is it? Comment down below. Again, my name is Nubia, and I'll see you in the next video. Remember, make sure you are subscribing because every single week I do 3 videos pulling the most potent, powerful pieces of mindset shifting in the unorthodox way. So if you're new here, let's get to know each other. I'm an Aquarius. Okay, I'm very unorthodox in my thinking. I don't just go with what someone tells me or what the normal saying is. I dissect it, right? And I decide if it is going to fit in my world, in my mindset, and in my belief system as a powerhouse. I dissect and I go backwards to see where the source of some of this information is coming from. And the source of consumption and comparison, where is that coming from? I always like to dig and identify, is this me with this belief? If it is, cool, I'm gonna rock with me every time. But I also am honest enough with myself to identify, have I been influenced? Have I been intimidated? Have I been conditioned to think I have to do all of this because I'm a woman? To think I have to to do all of this because of the way I wear my hair, to think I have to do all of this because this industry is male dominated. Okay? Let this video be a reminder that you are already confident. You don't need to go get it. Understand you are the source. And ciao for now.